Hello friends, good morning to one and all. Warm welcome to my new video on very interesting topic, as you know, IPO and FPO, that is initial public offering and follow on public offering. That topic also come under primary market. We know that one of the segments of capital market. We know that capital market is the market for long term lending and borrowing. So we have already mentioned that capital market consists of two markets or two segments. What are they? One is primary market and second one is secondary market. See, in the case of primary market, stocks available for the first time are offered through new issue market. That is, another name of primary market. Okay, primary market is also known as new issue market. Why? Where we can see new shares are issued by new company or existing company. That means both companies, that new or existing companies, can participate in the primary market, where the company is actually mobilizing fund for further expansion of the company or modernization of the company, or they can install sophisticated technologies or machineries, etc. Okay. So, but on the secondary market, we can see secondary market is a market for old issues. That is, it deals with the buying and selling of existing securities. That is, securities already issued. In other words, securities already issued in the primary market are traded in the secondary market. Okay. In essence, primary market is the market for new shares and secondary market is the market for old shares. That is why secondary market is also known as stock exchanges like BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, or NSE, National Stock Exchange. In America, we can see very renowned stock exchange like New York Stock Exchange. In Japan, we can see Tokyo Stock Exchange, and so on. That we will discuss later. And here the important question is that what is the difference between IPO and FPO? That is our topic. And I will construct a video on primary market and secondary market in coming days. So here I would like to focus on IPO and FPO. Both are come under primary market. Right. Now, IPO, from the term itself, you can easily understand the meaning. IPO, initial public offering. Okay, initial public offering. Then what is the meaning that we are going to discuss? Before that, there are various methods in which a company can mobilize fund from the primary market. Different methods are there. And the popular method is public issues. What is the term? Public issues. That is, the company is going to mobilize fund from the public by issuing shares, debentures, or maybe in the case of government, we can say issuing bond. Then here the question is that what is the symbol meaning of public issue? We can simply say public issues, is the most popular method of raising long-term capital. That is, it means raising funds directly from the public. Raising fund directly from the public. Generally, public issue consists of two types, namely initial public offer and follow on public offer. Okay. ഇതിൽ വളരെ കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ primary market. What is the primary market? Primary market is a part of capital market. And another segment is secondary market. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു കമ്പനിയുടെ ഷെയർസ് അവർ ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നത്, എന്തിനാണ് ഷെയർസ് ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? കമ്പനി വാണ്ട്സ് ടു മൊബിലൈസ് ഫണ്ട്. Company wants to mobilize fund. Okay, from where? Primary market. You can just think about primary. That is first. Company actually mobilizing fund by issuing new shares. where you can see the direct link between issuing company and the investor. Investor, is the person who actually wants to invest in shares by expecting return, and he can participate in the board meeting of the company and so on. That is shareholder, actually the owners of the company that we have discussed. You can watch the previous videos on capital market and like that. Okay, so public issues means company, കാരണം അതിന് പ്രൊമോട്ടേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും. ആ പ്രൊമോട്ടേഴ്സ് എല്ലാവരും കൂടിയിട്ട് തീരുമാനിക്കുകയാണെന്ന് ഇനി കമ്പനിയുടെ വികസനത്തിന്, എക്സ്പാൻഷന്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കമ്പനിയുടെ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ മൊബിലൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി അവരുടെ ഒരു ചെറിയ ഓണർഷിപ്പ്, ഷെയർസ് അവരെന്താണ് പബ്ലിക്കിന് വിൽക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. ആ പ്രോസസ്സിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് വിളിക്കുന്നത്? പബ്ലിക് ഇഷ്യൂ. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എനി പേഴ്സൺ ഫ്രം ദ പബ്ലിക് can subscribe the shares of the company. Okay, here now we can simply discuss public issues that generally consist of two methods. What are they? Or two processes. One is IPO, initial public offering, and another one is FPO, follow on public offer. Now we are going to discuss what is the meaning of initial public offer, IPO. See, IPO is a method of raising securities in which a company sells shares or stock to the general public for the first time. കമ്പനിയുടെ ലൈഫിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഷെയർസ് പബ്ലിക്കിന് വിൽക്കുന്നത്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് കമ്പനീസ് shares are offered to the public for the first time. That is very important. Okay, that is known as initial public offering. And all other issues subsequent to IPO is known as follow on public offer. That is very easy to understand. Okay, കാരണം IPO എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇനീഷ്യൽ, ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അല്ലേ, കമ്പനിയുടെ അവരുടെ ഷെയർസ് ആദ്യമായിട്ട് പബ്ലിക്കിന് ഓഫർ ചെയ്യാണ്. അങ്ങനെ ആ കമ്പനി എന്താണ് സ്റ്റോക്ക് എക്സ്ചേഞ്ചിൽ ലിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പം IPO എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പ്രോസസ്സ് കമ്പനിയുടെ ലൈഫിൽ ഒറ്റ തവണ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ദാറ്റ് ഹാപ്പൻഡ് വൺസ് ഇൻ ദി ലൈഫ് ഓഫ് ഓർ ലൈഫ് സ്പാൻ ഓഫ് കമ്പനി. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് IPO കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സെക്കൻഡ് ടൈം, തേർഡ് ടൈം, ഫോർത്ത് ടൈമിലൊക്കെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്? കമ്പനി റൈസിങ് ഫണ്ട് ബൈ ഇഷ്യൂസ് ഫ്രഷ് ഷെയർസ്. നോ ഡൗട്ട് പ്രൈമറി മാർക്കറ്റ് ഡീൽസ് വിത്ത് ഓൺലി ഫ്രഷ് ഷെയർസ്, നോ ഡൗട്ട്. ബട്ട് ആ ഫ്രഷ് ഷെയർസ് ഓഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിനെന്ത് വിളിക്കുന്നു? IPO എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നു. IPO കമ്പനിയുടെ ലൈഫിൽ ഒറ്റത്തവണ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സബ്സീക്വൻ്റായിട്ട് വരുന്ന എല്ലാ ഷെയർ ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനും നമ്മളെന്താ വിളിക്കുക? FPO, follow on public offer. Okay, then you can easily understand it, and whenever you face a question on IPO and FPO, please give that definition. Okay, now we can summarize our points. Ready? Okay, I think you got the points?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I would like to check your knowledge. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Yes, now can you explain the meaning of public issue in a simple way?
Yeah. Public issue, when a company raises funds by selling or issuing its shares or debenture or bonds to the public through issue of offer document or prospectus, then it is called a public issue.
Okay, good. That means കമ്പനി നീഡ്സ് ഫണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, കാരണം കമ്പനിയുടെ പ്രൊമോട്ടേഴ്സ് അവർ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ മൊബിലൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. അത് മൊബിലൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അവർ ഏത് പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമാണ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്? പബ്ലിക് ഇഷ്യൂ. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് പബ്ലിക് ക്യാൻ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് the shares that issued by the company, and the company is going to be listed in the stock exchange. That is very important. Okay, now my question is that what is the process or what methods or items that involved in public issue?
It consists of IPO and FPO, sir.
Okay, very good. Now IPO means initial public offer. Can you explain IPO?
When an unlisted company makes a public issue for the first time and gets its shares listed on stock exchange, the public issue is called an initial public offer or IPO.
Yes, good. Then what about follow on public offer or FPO?
When a listed company makes another public issue to raise capital, it is called follow on offer or FPO.
Okay, very good. Now you know what we have learned so far. I would like to summarize the points. Initial public offering, that means the first ever offering of subscription to the public is called an initial public offering or IPO. Then FPOs, that is follow on public offer, means any subsequent invitation to invest in the same business is known as follow on public offering, FPO. Got the point?
Yeah.
Are you ready to face any questions that I may ask in university examinations or PSC or UPSC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. In the coming video, we will discuss the meaning of primary market and secondary market and also the major differences between primary market and secondary market. Okay, you can also visit my website noushad.chengodan.in and please subscribe my YouTube channel and share my channel. Okay, thank you, all the very best. Okay.